Hey guys, what's going on? This is RJ here. Um, as many of you might know, I have been playing Dispatch. I completed the game on stream. It's got a whole playlist to itself, so check that out. Um, and we went over the Metacritic scores before for this game, and it got like an 89 on Metacritic. So it's a highly sought after, highly popular game, but maybe it slipped under your radar a little bit. And I gotta say, I played it on stream, and I got some thoughts. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Like the video if you haven't already. Let me talk about this. So, Dispatch is a game where you're essentially a hero who doesn't have his power anymore, and you have to sort of like 911 dispatch heroes to accomplish things. And there's like a story in there involving revenge against a villain that killed your father. And it has a lot of more adult elemental themes to it. There is cussing and even nudity as well. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed the story parts of the game quite well. Where I think the game might have went short a little bit is on the gameplay elements themselves. The actual act of dispatching isn't all that great, or even all that exciting, or even very strategic at all. But if you can get past that, it's pretty much like, one of those Telltale games, or one of those choose your own adventure style games, or sort of like you're picking your decisions, and your decisions have real impact on what happens, which is great and all. But like I said, the gameplay's not even as great as previous games that are like that, in my opinion. But like I said, it more than makes up for it in charm and character. And overall, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. And I still would highly recommend it to most people. So again, I do think it's slightly high on the Metacritic scale. I do think it's a borderline top 10 game of the year. When you consider what we've gotten this year. And overall, do recommend it. I played mine on the PlayStation 5. And I felt pretty satisfied with the ending I got. Although I also feel like I made some mistakes along the way that caused certain characters to not have so much of a happy ending. Also, I gotta be honest, I was absolutely awful at the dispatching part of the game. Like, I could have been a lot better at it, but it didn't seem to have that many consequences as to what happened to me, honestly. Which is both kind of a blessing and a shame. I absolutely hated the hacking parts of the game. That was actually the worst gameplay elements, and I got to the point where I just sort of let them appear on the mini-map and then disappear without even trying them, because I honestly just did not give a shit. But again, enjoyed the story very much. If you don't feel like dropping the money on this, it's like $30. If you're content not making the actual choices yourself, go watch this online. Go watch someone else play it. You can watch my playthrough if you like. I mostly try to stay quiet during the playthrough and let the game speak for itself. But of course, I say some things, and the chat said certain things. But so anyway, that's it, guys. Just a short, sweet review. That's my final thoughts on this game, and I'm going to archive the Dispatch playlist now. So I'll see y'all later. RJ signing out. Have a good one.